Maniacs out there? Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you here again today, and I noticed you guys have been asking an incredible amount of questions lately, so it's time to sit down and answer them on a new Ask Brian. But before we do that, I have a quick announcement to make. I'm sure you guys have noticed the past month, my upload schedule's been a little wonky, and the reason why is because I've been testing a new upload schedule, so that now I can start doing 2 videos a week, and I'm here to say that officially now, every Tuesday and Friday, you'll be getting a new video. Even though that's what I've been doing, and some of you already picked up on that, but it's official now, so it's happening. Done! So I asked you guys to ask me questions on social media and YouTube, and I got over 1,000 questions. And I read every one of them, and I narrowed it down to my top 15. Now, let's get to those questions. Katie the Little Lady asks, that's fun to say, Katie the Little Lady. Katie the Little Lady asks, how many times on average do you go to the Disney parks each year? Disney World, not all that often. Like, this year was the first time I went since I was a kid. But Disneyland, I'm there like every other week, so about maybe 20-30 times each year. I'm a proud AP. Undertale_stuff asks, what was your goal when you first started this channel? Now, some of my long-term fans know that I did not start this channel intending to be a YouTuber. I started it strictly to make videos for my friends so they would quit calling me at midnight with like, hey, my friend's been in the night, can you do this voice? And I'm like, oh, I've been asleep for like 3 hours. No, I'm not a night owl, I'm a morning bird, don't call me at night. So in order to get sleep, that's how I started it. So you just see me in front of a webcam doing stupid stuff. That was strictly to get my friends off my back. And then some other stuff that I did growing up, like I would make videos for my church or my school or anything like that, because I liked video editing. I thought it was fun, and I put them there strictly for the people who were involved to see it, because it's easier to say, hey, go look at this, instead of me sending a 8 gig file to everybody. So yeah, that's how it started, and Let It Go is really no different. It's just people saw that one, and I'm like, oh, I have a channel now. Huh, I should probably do something with it. Misty Stream asks, did you know there's a place in England called Hull? Yes, I did, and one day I will go there. Joyful Music 1 asks, I see you are a Broadway man, and I was wondering what are some of the shows you've been in, and what character did you play? Let's see, first I did The Music Man, and I was Marcellus Washburn for that one. Then I was Sir Joseph Porter KCB in HMS Pinafore. Then I was Monsieur Andre, one of the owners of the Opera House and Phantom of the Opera. Prima donna, first lady of the stage. But my favorite part was when I did Fiddler on the Roof. And I was Tevye. I played him twice now. He's one of my favorite characters. I love it. Adriana Puleo, asks, have workers at Disney ever responded negatively to your voice impressions in the parks? Never. I get the polar opposite with them, because apparently all the cast members over at Disneyland and Disney World, they really like these, so they'll like share it with all their friends within the company. So usually they recognize me at the parks more than my fans do. So there's been many times where I'm going up to do an impression to a character, and like there's about 3 or 4 handlers that are usually with a character, just kind of keep the lines in control, make sure all is good. And sometimes they'll see me and they'll run up and be like, oh, hi, do you do the voice to the characters? And I'm like, yeah. Are you gonna do this one? I'm like, oh yeah. And they get all excited and they're like telling all the handlers, it's like, listen to this, watch this, watch this. They enjoy it more than the characters do. They love it. Yeah, and that to say, I've never had any bad experience whatsoever with what I do online and the Disney company. And Disney knows what I do. I've had lots of meetings with lots of people at Disney, and no one has ever said anything bad about what I do. I've gotten no cease and desist letters. Everyone who I've talked to over there loves it. Yeah, Disney and I are good. Nasteel Hayes asks, how do we know your real voice isn't just an impression that you've used to disguise your real voice, and we've never actually heard what you really sound like? You don't. Patrick R asks, what do you think is the most underrated Disney movie? Princess and the Frog. I don't know why people didn't get this movie, but I adore this film. Like, I talk about doing Ray the Firefly, Prince Naveen, Dr. Facilier, and people are like, who's that? And I'm like, people watch Princess and the Frog, it's a great movie. Brennan Esposito, maybe, asks, what are your thoughts on fidget spinners? Wait, what are my thoughts on what? Makoto X Madoka XK on asks, would you like to go to Disney D23 Expo this year? Yeah, when would I not want to go to D23, but I am going to this one. So yeah, if y'all go to D23, you're probably gonna see me. Zachary Smith asks, what would your spirit animal be? I'm sure this comes as a surprise to nobody, but my spirit animal is an elephant. They're not worried about anybody getting them. They're just like, life is good, man, Hakuna Matata. They still have fun. They can be goofy and silly, like go watch baby elephant videos. They're adorable. Like I'm goofy and silly and zany, but I can also be really chill. And elephants, I really feel do that too. Elephants and I, we're on the same wavelength. We're right there. Hannah B33 asks, what is your favorite Harry Potter character? I love Dobby. Dobby's awesome. Just because when I first saw Dobby, I'm like, what the heck are you? What are you all about? And then you realize, oh, he's just a sweet little character who's in a terrible situation. But then he gets out and he's like, oh, yay Dobby, yay Dobby. David Crinan asks, favorite Marvel movie so far and the most anticipated. I think I've said this on my channel before, but The Avengers is my favorite Marvel movie because the Hulk is my favorite and he finally got a good movie in that one. And my most anticipated is actually Thor Ragnarok because I was a little butthurt at Civil War because they're all like, you know what, our two strongest characters and my two favorite superheroes of all time, let me tell you that. You know what, let's just leave them out of this. Let's have a fight with everybody else. And I'm like, you know what, Thor, Hulk? Different pone, whatever other team was there. And maybe that's why they didn't put them in there, to make it more of an even fight, because let's be honest, whoever gets the Hulk wins. So my two favorite superheroes, I got their own movie together? Yes, please! I will be first in line to see that one. Space Sarah 8 asks, what was the very first Disney movie you watched? The first Disney movie that I remember seeing was Dumbo. We had like a VHS copy, and I remember watching that with my mom, and I don't know why, but I just really related to Dumbo. It's just like, I looked at that and I'm like, wow, I get Dumbo. He and I were on the same wavelength. Maybe that's why elephants are my spirit animal. I don't know, but I really got Dumbo. But Dumbo is my second favorite Disney film of all time, and it will always hold that spot because Dumbo means a lot to me. 9YG21 asks, what is your job off YouTube, or is it just having a YouTube channel? Now, YouTube and voice acting, they are my main jobs. I used to have a part-time job at the Disney store, just kind of helped make ends meet, but I don't have that anymore because all of this has taken off so much that I can't afford to do this full-time. Rex Ritt asks, what is the worst/funniest response someone has had to your impressions live? Oh no. Oh my gosh, it has to be the time that I traumatized this little girl. Oh, this is hard for me to talk about. But it's a funny story now that it's past, but at the time it was not funny. So like I said, I used to work at the Disney store. And when I was there, I often got put up at the front of the store to welcome and greet people because, come on, who doesn't want to be greeted at the Disney store with their favorite character? So I would put on the voice and I'd be like, oh, hi there, oh, yeah, welcome to the Disney store. And the parents would be like, oh my gosh, that was fun. Some of the kids would get it, but half of them would be like, wait, what the heck is wrong with this guy? So I'm up at the front and this little girl walks in with her mom and dad. And I see her come in and she's got like a Mickey Mouse shirt on. So I thought, oh, we're gonna Mickey Mouse welcome you in here. So I'm like, oh, hi there, Mouseketeer. Welcome to the Disney store. And her face instantly just sunk. And she just started bawling, like just hysterical crying. She ran to her mom and like hugged her leg and is just crying so hard. And I'm like, what the heck did I do? You're wearing Mickey on your shirt. I thought you would like Mickey. And her mom is like, what's wrong, sweetie? What's wrong? Don't you hear Mickey? And then she just pointed at me with like this look of disdain, just like, Mommy, that man ate Mickey. Oh no. Oh no! I have just traumatized this little girl! Oh my gosh! So I'm sitting there panicking, thinking, what in the world am I supposed to do here? I was just so lucky that the day this happened, we were having a sale on plush toys. So at the front of the store, we had this whole display full of plush toys, and I see Mickey. So I grab him real quick, hold him up in front of my face so you can't see the weird man anymore. And I'm just like moving his hand just like, oh no, he didn't eat me. I'm right here. And luckily that worked. She just instantly lit up. She grabbed Mickey, gave him a big hug, and I'm like, oh, Lawsuit avoided! Lawsuit avoided! So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've got a question you want to ask, just ask down below in the comments. Just hashtag AskBrian so that I can find it. And I hope you guys have a magical day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!